Yeah, fifth grade.
Fifth grade?
Yeah, put me around, 11 or something like that?
That's what's up, man.
Oh,
Polished out here, baby. We've been in this game for a minute. We ain't playing no games.
long time.
That's what's really.
Yeah, I just want y'all to ride with me, you know? Well, on the other hand, never mind, just listen, just ride with me like that, cause it's just me and my whip, yeah. Another beautiful day, and I'm clean early. Fitted, sitting so cool on my waves. Fresh tee and jeans, designer fabric, sneakers spotless. About to slide into this cockpit. That's what I call it, cause the whip is too fly. Plus the engine gets it all for the ground. And the shoes look like propeller blades. Paint job dripping, top down, sweeter than mama's lemonade. Mocha chocolate interior, that's my chick. Keyless entry, only I can get into her. Showing her off through the streets of the city. Riding slow, sunk in the seat, loving the beats. And this ain't nothing to me. Digital cam in the grill, come through the dash, won't struggle to see. For jackets, wanting beef, guns under her seat. 0 to 86 seconds, tires hugging the streets. We all just me and my whip, just me and my whip. Hey, just me and my whip. Just me and my whip, just me and my whip, yeah, just me and my whip.
What up, what up? Sunday dinner is in full effect. You know what I mean? We ready to go with it. Got that boy Bob Watkins in the building. What's good, family?
Yo, what it do?
You got it. Good to see you.
What's going on, fam?
How's the weather down there in Houston, Texas, fam? So how's the weather down there, B?
Shit, man, it's like 100 and some degrees right now. You see my blackness is showing real tough because that's what it is down here in Texas.
Facts. I see it. All right, sure. Where that boy Jerry Brown at, though? I'm ready to get it going on. And
Jerry
that
Brown somewhere.
For the salute.
Jerry Brown somewhere. They walking the drunk.
Facts. Shout out to that boy Heath.
Still spitting hot bars right now.
You already know it. And shout out to that boy Henry Rich. He says he's in the building. Henry Rich got some fire coming, you know what I mean? So we're gonna definitely check him out. Yeah, I mean, he hit us with some fire last week too. I don't know if you got to peep the show last week, Bob.
Nah, didn't.
Oh man, you missed a good one. I don't know who this is. Facebook user, you got to share your likeness. You know how that goes. You know what I mean?
What's going on?
I can't even tell you. I don't know what's going on with Brown. But you know, we got a whole show ready. You know what I mean? We got about 10 tracks and a video. You know what I mean? A review. I hate it just being me. You know what I mean? SP in the building, Steve Page. Salute to Steve Page in the building, baby.
Out, young SP.
Yes, sir. That boy James Brooks is in the building. All right. Happy Father's Day, King. Happy Father's Day. Still trying to pause a little bit, give Brown a couple of minutes. You know what I mean? He was in the lobby, but his stuff wasn't loading up. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
You need to upgrade that Wi-Fi game.
Man, facts. Straight up facts, though. You know, say he kind of leaving me hanging right now. I'm waiting on that boy Dion, you know what I mean, to jump in. All right. FSQ, you know what I mean? Peace. You know what I mean? He's in the building. You know what I'm saying? Henry Rich, happy Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? Salute to all the fathers, of course. That boy Jerry Likens is in the building. You know what I mean? And we also got the homegirl Kiana, aka Peanut Butter, in the building. Feel me? All right, so shoot. I'm gonna queue up some Hops topics real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see what Dion and what Jerry gonna do. You know what I mean? And we're gonna get the people what they want. Feel me? And get the people what they want. So let's get into it. All right. as we give the people a couple of minutes to get in. What SP say? He said, "You're not hanging." Pause. We here. Facts. We in the building. Another episode of Sunday Dinner. This is episode 24. I really don't feel like carrying this by myself. You know what I'm saying? These boys is playing me. Shout out to that boy Jason Page in the building. Jeez, we got 15 people already. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get it going on. So I'm gonna hit you with a couple of questions since you're here, Bob. Let me see how you react to these. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try to catch us up to where we was at. All right.
It's the Bob and Kenny show now, man.
You
already boys know. Is done. They fired.
Facts, though. Get them niggas out of here. They don't know how to support. You know what I mean? So no, but hold on. Let me get my share screen together. You know what I mean? And we'll get into a couple of topics real quick. Give them boys a couple minutes to get their computers together, whatever they got to do. You know what I mean? All right. So you see the topic up on the screen, right, fam?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna hit you with that. It says between the debut albums of Tupac, Notorious Big, Nas, and Jay-Z, which album had more beneficial substance, in your opinion?
Beneficial? Were you referring to as far as the rap game or just other rappers in general?
I would say the rap game. I think because this is Hop's topics, I'm pretty sure this is where he was going with that. You know what I'm saying? That boy Henry. As far as Henry said Nas, you know what I mean? Can't go wrong with Nas.
Yeah, the debate would come down between Nas and Biggie because the influence they did. I mean, it's obvious that they had a lot of influence on Jay-Z, you know, which helped him take his stuff to a whole nother level. So, man, that's a tough one.
Yeah,
I'd probably lean a little bit more. I would lean a little bit more Nas than Biggie, even though I mean Biggie's stuff was tough, but Nas, I mean, he just the way he put it, man, that was a masterpiece, and even Biggie's was too. But I think as far as the beneficiary to a lot, I think Nas probably edged Biggie just by a little bit.
With the Illmatic.
Yeah, that was something serious.
Versus the Ready to Die. Okay.
I mean, the Ready to Die was something serious, but I mean, you used the word beneficial substance. That Illmatic, substance wise, was very.
You paused up, fam. You paused up. That boy Jerry Likens. Jerry Likens says, I'm going with Nas as well. Illmatic spoke on everything. Okay. Jerry trying to come back in, but he needs to connect his mic or his cam before I can add him. So you got to connect your mic or your cam, Brown. I don't know. Trying to put Jerry Brown in the spot, but he's still loading up. I don't know what's going on with his computer. Hopefully that turns everything around. But yeah, somebody said Pop, you know what I mean? And I would have to lean with I would say Pop, but I couldn't say his debut album. I think Hop got me with a trick question with this one because we have to deal with the debut albums. Debut album wise, I think Nas takes that one. I think Nas edges Biggie with the Ready to Die. What happened? Jerry, you was in the building. Jerry was right there in the building. And then he just bounced out, man. This show is starting out reckless. All right. Let me get to the next question real quick.
You hear me right?
Yeah. Your volume is super loud. Your background is real loud.
All right.
So I'm gonna mute you up real quick. Then I'm gonna get to the next question real quick. All right. We're giving Brown a couple of more chances to hop in here. All right. All right, so this question says, Bob, it says, what positives and negatives do you come away with from reviewing? Oh no, this is a question for me and Jerry. All right. It says, okay, what in your opinion separates hip hop from all other genres? That's a good question. What's your opinion on that?
He was breaking up. Say that again.
What separates hip hop from all other genres, in your opinion? Shout out to Tabitha Douglas in the building. Oh, that boy freezing up now. Oh my goodness gracious. We're being sabotaged, y'all. We being sabotaged. And I think part of the reason is because I ain't had my salute. You know what I'm saying? So salute to everybody that's watching the live right now. You know what I mean? Y'all the real MVPs. Trying to get Jerry Brown up in here. All right, you back.
All right, I'm just changing locations, bro. Let me go in the house.
Okay. So did you get the question?
Nah, I didn't get all the questions.
Okay. It says,
go ahead, though.
What in your opinion separates hip hop from all other genres?
Separates hip hop.
From all other genres.
I mean, because it was the culture that we were actually living versus all other genres. I mean, hip hop was showing the world who, in preference, Black people were. It spoke of most of our lives, or how we thought, how we went about it, and things we wanted.
Okay. That boy Jerry Brown is finally in the damn building.
Yeah, my fault, man. I kept postponing this software update, and it said fuck it today. Then he asked me if I wanted to do it. It just did it.
Oh, that's what's up.
Is that Bobby Stills?
What's the deal, Jay Brown?
What's happening, fam?
What's going on, Father District?
What's the deal?
You know me, trying to stay up front like handicap parking.
Hey. I got you. What? It sounded like I came in on a conversation. What y'all was talking about?
We hopped into Hops Topics, fam. You know what I mean? Waiting on you. We just jumped on in there, fam. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you can see the screen, but it says, what in your opinion separates hip hop from all other genres? Now, that boy Henry Rich said the creativity in it. You can be any type of hip hop artist. Other genre got more of a set standard. That's a fact, though. Right. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Salute to that brother Henry Rich.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That boy SP said that all different elements that you get from it, fashion, MCing, graffiti, etc. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Facts. You know what I mean? Jerry Brown, you got your salute? We missed that part of the show.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. My homegirl Tabitha in the building. She said hip hop included a DJ. Okay. That's a fact. And no other genre really. You know what I'm saying? Because the DJ situation is pretty much what kicked off, you know what I'm saying, everybody's rap career from then on. You know what I mean? What's your take on that, Brown?
I mean, I would think what separates the most is the fact that it came out of poverty and struggle, man. I mean, you know, that shit came out of the Bronx in the 70s. You know, every genre of music can't say it came from that old.
Facts. And when you look at the whole history of hip hop, so on and so forth, I was talking about they basically formulated that because they couldn't get in the disco clubs. You know what I mean? And the crazy ass outfits they was wearing, dude. We ain't gonna go there. But we got a lot of music to get into. You know what I mean? So shout out everybody. Shout out everybody that sent music in. You know what I mean? Shout out everybody that sent music in. So we got 15 people watching right now. I got that boy Bobby Stills in the building. I got Jerry Brown with me. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go ahead, you know what I'm saying, to jump into the music. If everybody's ready for the music.
Where's that good brother? Where's that good brother Dion at?
I shot him the link. You know what I mean? As soon as I sent it, he left me on red. So I know he's seen it. It is what it is. So we're gonna go ahead and kick off the show with the you know what I'm saying? We got to start off with a legend song, right? This is, and I'm running out of legend songs with all three of us on it. You know what I'm saying? We gotta you know what I'm saying? Not to apologize, but we got to get in the studio and finish some of these tracks, bro.
That's what's up. I was supposed to go over Marshall's the other weekend, but I didn't end up going over there. But I think I'm gonna go over there this weekend. I'm gonna hit him up.
Okay.
I need to hop. I got some other tracks I need to hop on too.
All right, and we finally got that boy Dion in the building. Better late than never. What up? What up? What up? All right. Oh yeah, SP had to remind me. Good looking out, man. He had to remind me I'm supposed to play the commercial first. So let's get that going on. I'm going to pause that. Get everybody music ready. Turn them loops off. You know what I'm saying? And my boy Steve Page, you know what I'm saying, says play the commercial. Sean, quit playing.
Music Reviews this Sunday is going down. Be sure and send your music into the show. Be it your basement tracks or solos, features, or even your homie's music. Bring it to the light this Sunday dinner episode, and let's make a movie $50 giveaway to the person who submits the hottest track. No cap. Let's go, Mansfield, stand up.
No doubt. No cap. There's definitely no cap on that. You know what I mean? I had to send some screenshots just to prove it. You know what I mean? But we in the building, fam. We ready. So, you know what I mean? I'm gonna hit him with that praise the Almighty, Brown. I'm hitting with that praise the Almighty. You know what I mean? This is one of those debatable tracks, you know what I mean, where we get kind of controversial. You know what I mean? We like that type of stuff. So, you know what I mean? Just give it a listen and let us know what you think about it. You know what I mean? This the Legends praise the Almighty. Yeah.
Didn't want to read it, receiving it from the Catholics. Mine couldn't conceive it, believing it from the Baptists. The Hebrews wasn't white, so they running all out of actors. Searching through the chapters and seeing they got it backwards. Kindly tell the truth and the rage in them only escalated. Every word they hated, but none want to debate it. So what I'm supposed to do? Let them fake it until they make it. Nah, bowing to the idols, my power's vowing to take them down. Non-believers smoking while Christians drinking the potion. Everybody's high on that lie when the demons spoken. Alive on the rival with bruise we all awoke with. Vision kinda blurry, he's realigning the focus. Gotta tell the truth if it fills the room or it clears it out. Peers don't wanna hear, so I'm filled with a lot of fears and doubts. You gave me the heart, so it's time to put the action in. Praises that I give you on earth will only be practiced.
If the truth is what you see, then there's no need to look further than the words written on stone. Finding grace when you believe. The body of the one without sin being hung on the cross, living the life that you should lead. Thankful every day that I live here in tears, giving praise to the Most High. Giving praise to the Most High.
Those leaving everything in God's hand. In times he's God's hands and everything. This is God's plan. I asked him for understanding and it later came. Asked him to help me grow and he gave me rain. God is the source, everything else is a resource. His insight helped me to see more, the ultimate recourse. Brought me through my natural flaws. He's the almighty mathematician, scientist, and natural law. There's no confusion, I've been heating the waters, king. Critical thinking, how life and death must have an equal authority. Lions losing soul, manipulating truth as a whole. No conscience, but temporary rule and control. In God's eyes, we can be wise and equally foolish. Don't just lean in for your own thinking to eagerly prove it. I be cancer through modern science, compliance to God's diets. All things come from the wisdom of God, not self-reliance.
If the truth is what you see, then there's no need to look further than the words written on stone. Finding grace when you believe. The body of the one without sin being hung on the cross. In the life that you should lead. Thankful every day that I live here in tears, giving praise to the Most High. Giving praise to the Most High.
support what thoughts that illuminate to the core's touch. The presence of existence, energies that's absorbed up a pattern. The past and the future gets intertwined. So spiritually, that dictates how I remember time. The inner shine is what you're searching for. Hard to find when indoctrination is getting surgical, carving your mind vertical. And without saying a word to you, they can see what occurred to you. Pump you with fucking lies and chastise you to servitude. Mental conditioning with subliminal mentions until you break off the cord and see dimensions as infinite. Until you erase the board and let your mind do the thinking. Until you embrace the sword and cut inside what they preaching. I was a young age when I realized this ain't really a fun age, cause they trying to manipulate the outcome when I come age. But the universe was speaking to me through the verse so deep into me, the mental chain broke. So it's silence for what they preaching to me.
The truth is what you see, and there's no need to look further than the words written on stone. Finding grace when you believe the body of the one without sin being hung on the cross. Living the life that you should lead. Thankful every day that I live here in tears, giving praise to the Most High. Giving praise to the Most High. If the truth is what you see, then there's no need to look further than the words written on stone. Finding grace when you believe the body of the one without sin being hung on the cross. Living the life that you should lead. Thankful every day that I live here in tears, giving praise to the Most High. Giving praise to the Most High.
All right. Legends in the building. You know what I mean? I'm glad y'all, you know what I'm saying, like that song.
Man, I don't remember recording that, son. I don't think that I wasn't Jerry Brown. That was Father District that recorded that joint.
That was Father District that did that?
Yeah, that was Father District. I don't remember recording that.
That's what's up, fam. You hilarious. But that was, hey, you know what I'm saying? They liked it. So, you know what I'm saying? We have to kick the show off with a Legends cut. You know what I mean? We got that one out the way. So let's go ahead and get into it. We got that boy Jerry Likens in the building. You know what I mean? So he got challenged. He got challenged by Dion to make a beat. You know what I mean? I think he was supposed to do a down south trap beat or something like that. So, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go ahead and let that fly first. You know what I mean? Everybody give it a ranking of 1 through 10. You know what I mean? And let him know what y'all think about it. All right, so let's get it going on. That's that boy Jerry Likens.
Number 1. We gotta go ball. Number 1.
That boy Jerry Likens did it again, fam. Come on, man. That beat was fire. I'm on board with you. Matter of fact, I lost the comments. My man, James Brooks in the building. He says, I'm trying to rap. Save me a spot. Yes, sir. Save me a seat on that beat too, Jerry Likens. That was straight fire. Straight fire. So go ahead and get out of 1 through 10 real quick. Let me know what y'all think about it. That boy Henry Rich gave it an 8-piece. You know what I mean? That's straight up fire. Jerry Brown, unmute your mic. Let me know what you think about that beat, yo.
No, I definitely, he definitely got outside of his box. I'll go with your man Henry Rich with an 8. I mean, it ain't really my particular type of tempo, but yeah, it was for what he was trying to do. I'll give him an 8-piece.
Okay, so you gave him an 8-piece. That's fire. You think he met Dion's challenge?
Oh yeah, he met it. He met that challenge. I mean, the challenge was to make a trap beat, right?
Pretty much. You know,
so yeah, I could hear T.I. or somebody from Atlanta on that all day long.
Facts. What'd you think of that, Bob?
Like I'm kind of like Brown. I mean, it's different. I guess it kind of depends on whoever lace it, how they lace it would probably make it better for me. I guess it'll be more of a 7 until somebody get on there and meet head on with the beat. I mean, but just listening to the beat, I can't really it don't give me any type of vibe until I can hear somebody on it.
Okay. All right. So you gave that a 7?
Yeah.
All right. That's fire. You know what I mean? Nobody mad at that 7. That boy Heath in the building. Heath gave it a 7.5. You know what I mean? That's what's up. That boy David King in the building. He gave it an 8.5. Make sure I separate those commas. SP. He said an 8-piece. You know what I mean? So here's what it is. It's an 8 for me. You know what I mean? It's an 8 for me too. So you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and calculate that up. You know, well,
and just like what Bob said, I mean, the right goddamn artist will bring that goddamn breathe life into that motherfucking beat.
Right. You're right. That's why James Brooks said he was gonna tear it down. You feel me? You know what I'm playing? I want to hear it after James Brooks touch it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Amber Lynn in the building. She gave it an 8-piece. You know what I mean? Feeling that. I'm feeling that. Jamar Vickers in the building. So look at Jamar. You know what I'm saying? He gave it a 7. You know what I mean? We got us a lightweight crowd, Jerry Brown. Yeah, I think we on to something with this show, fam. I think we on to something. All right. I need to separate a couple of commas. And all right. Field Squad. I think that's what that means. FSQ rep. You know what I mean? He gave it a 5-piece. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Them bad boys spin. They spin. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the next track real quick, you know, and then we'll just pick it up from there. Who we got next? We got Crazy by that boy James Brooks. We just spoke that boy up. You know what I mean? We just spoke him up. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna tabulate those and we just gonna let this fly. That's that boy James Brooks song called Crazy.
something like, oh my lord, shit. Me, you, Hennessy in the floor. Ass to the south, head to the north. I'm all in that pussy, deserve a reward. I'm all in that pussy, deserve a reward. Call me Pipe Lee. I'ma do my swipe thing. You gon' do that pipe thing. Loosen up, girl, don't fight me. Get ready for me, baby. Promise when I get there, I'ma fuck you crazy. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, crazy. I'ma leave you laying like you lazy. Promise when I get there, I'ma fuck you crazy. I'ma be there in a few. Girl, put on a birthday suit. I swear this pussy be the truth. Girl, I swear this pussy be the truth. You know how I do. I get up in that pussy, bust one, bust two. She get wetter than a super soaker. Turn the squirter when I choke her. 50 shades with the nigga version. Smack her when she come again. I smack her when she come. She like, you about to make me come again. Woo. Call me Pipe Lee. I'ma do my swipe thing. You gon' do that pipe thing. Loosen up, girl, don't fight me. Get ready for me, baby. Promise when I get there, I'ma fuck you crazy. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, crazy. I'ma leave you laying like you lazy. Promise when I get there, I'ma fuck you crazy. Oh yeah, crazy. Yeah,
All right, that was that boy James Brooks. You know what I mean? In the building, Steve Page said 6 for submitting. You know what I mean? You mad at that? Jerry Brown, I already know what you're gonna say about that auto-tune, fam. I already know what you're gonna say. Go
Hey
ahead.
man, I ain't saying nothing else about auto tune, but I'm alone. I'm with SP. I mean, it's too slow for me. I mean, there's nothing I could really do with it. I'm gonna give my man a 6.5.
You give him a 6.5 for that one. All right, let me got my hands full trying to keep up. Jerry Brown said a 6.5. So let me get back on my calculations real quick. All right, 6 from that boy Jerry Brown. That boy Steve Page gave it a 6-piece. You know what I mean? For the bravery. A lot of people ain't brave enough to send their music in. That boy Henry Rich gave it a 7.5. You know what I mean? Who else we got? Kiana gave it a 7-piece. You know what I'm saying? You mad at it? That boy David King, yeah, I mean, he liked it. He gave it a 7.5. What else we got? That boy Heath said 5 for me. You know what I'm saying? We'll count it. He said, I see the angle being aimed for, but I don't feel it was executed the best way. Lyrics sounded like being read a little for me, and the delivery wasn't smooth enough. I feel you on that. I like the sound quality though. You know what I mean? I like the sound quality of it. All right. FSQ gave it a 5-piece. So, you know what I'm saying? We tabulating them all. Jerry Likens in the building gave it a 7. All right. Vickers, you know, he's tough on him. He gave him a straight 4. He don't play no games.
Hey, young Nip ain't in here today.
Nah. His twin is though. We got his twin in the building. Amber Lynn gave it a 6.5. All right, I'm gonna give that bad boy. I'm gonna give it a 7.5. You know what I'm saying? Because of other production, and I like the beat. You know what I mean? Yeah, the flows. I think the flows could have been a little tighter. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think he was going for that vibe. He was going for that vibe thing. You know what I mean? So that's what's up. Just look at SP still in my word. Bob, what was your take on that, Bob?
I mean, it had that West Coast, almost similar to what Devin the Dude would spit off of a beat similar and make a beat like that. So I was expecting when I heard the beat, maybe the rhymes like that, because if it would have been like that, then I would have took the track a little bit better, because that type of rhyme fits that type of beat. What he was talking about, it fits what they talk about now. It wasn't really my vibe. I mean, I would say more of a 4.5. Okay. But like I said, you know, when you're getting these beats, you got to speak to the beat. What he was talking about didn't speak to that beat to me.
Okay.
Or the track could have been better, because sometimes when you make the beat and you speak to the beat, that makes the track, you know, and the lyrics. So the lyrics he was talking about with that beat and the slowness of it, you know, it just it ain't gonna spark nothing for me. It sounds just like the regular old record.
Got you. I got you. We appreciate that honesty.
Appreciate that.
That's what's up. Steve Page still in my words, acting like he ain't. He said, check the archives. Get out of here. I came up with that federal facts, man. But no, let's get into the next track real quick. I'm going to go ahead and record his. And I'm going to show everybody the scores at the end, so it won't be no.
Hey, yo, Ken, we got any videos today?
Actually, yeah, we do. Matter of fact.
Okay.
We only got one video, though, but I have this situation. All right, so I got David King, then we got the video. Got David King. All right. And then we got the video. So we're gonna go ahead and let David King song. He says he has a song called Have You Ever. So you know what I'm saying? Let's give David King a 1 through 10. Let him know what you think. All right.
Have you ever loved someone? Have you ever loved? Have you ever loved someone so much that you thought you might die? Have you ever loved? Have you ever loved some motherfucking much that you thought you'd rather die than to never see their eyes or get it lost? That shit feels terrible. I think I'd rather die. I'd rather take one to the chest. Rather be like a rest. Been missing out on you, you the best. You the best, baby. Have you ever? And I will give it to you. Have you ever loved? Have you ever loved someone so much that you thought you might die? Have you ever loved? Have you ever loved? Have you ever loved someone? I ain't never been in love, not like this, baby, no. Like I'm losing my shit, going crazy. You my number one girl, you my lady. You my girl, yeah, you my baby. Anyone disrespect you, I go crazy, baby. I go crazy. Sick as shit, sick as to do it, but you got me feeling like I'm fucking soft these days. Come on, baby, let's walk this way. Come on, baby girl, you know you got a spot with me. You got a spot with me. Have you ever loved someone? Have you ever loved someone? Have you ever loved someone so much that you thought that you might? Thought that you might die, baby. Thought that you might die. Do you ever dream? Candy colored raindrop.
All right, David King. David King with the surpriser. I like that jam right there. You know what I mean? I don't know if you heard me in the beginning, but I was like, yo, I'll ride to that. You know what I mean? Salute to David King. Put that in. Straight fire, straight fire. All right, so go ahead and get out of 1 through 10. Let everybody know what you think about it. Jerry Brown, what's your take on that?
I mean, I thought the sample was dope. I would definitely recommend he get that sample clear if somebody coming for him. But I get that joint. I get that a smooth 7. That was a smooth 7 piece, B.
Okay. I can see it. FSQ gave it a 7 piece.
I mean, I could see that joint. That joint could lightweight. That joint could do something. I mean, if it's mastered and samples, everything is cleared. Yeah, that.
No doubt.
I can see that. I can see that playing in the club.
Facts, me too. And then too, you know what I mean? I could ride to that because I already know that's gonna pound. You hear how that bass was coming in? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I heard the bass.
Yeah, that was definitely. And David King, you a fool. He gave himself a 10, nigga. We're not doing that. That don't count at all. We not counting that. But we're gonna go ahead and get Amber Lynn. She gave it a 10 piece. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? That's probably a bias ass 10 too, but we're gonna let that fly. All right. Let's get it. Jerry Likens in the building. He gave that a 7.5. You know what I'm saying? That song, even though the song is off, I can still hear it in my head. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna get that an 8 piece. I'm gonna give it an 8. All right, Henry Rich gave that a 7.5. You know what I mean? So yeah. Darren Selman in the building. Shout out to Darren.
Rock D.
Yes, sir. Shout out Darren Selman. Good to see you, fam. He gave it a 7 piece, so we're gonna rock with that. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm gonna say 6, very repetitive, but dude can sing for real. No fact. You know, I forgot the comma. Put that in there. All right. Who else we got? SP gave it a 6.5. Oh, that's what's up, family. Yeah, David, you tried it, fool. You tried it. Kiana gonna get at a 7. You know what I mean? All right. Bob, what'd you think of that track, fam?
The singing, the singing rap, I ain't really into that, bro.
Okay.
I mean, of course, like Brown said, the track need a little bit cleanup for sure. Maybe if you do the cleanup and make it sound a little bit better, then it'd be a little bit more solid. I mean, but I would say like a 6.
Okay, I'm with that. I would say David King, go record over James Brooks' crib. You know what I mean? That'll clear up the you know what I'm saying? That'll make that shit a little bit clearer. But yeah, Brown was on point about the sample. You get that sample clear, dude, I'm banging them, James. So I'm gonna go ahead and tabulate his score while I let the next song play. You know what I mean? Who we got up next? Oh, we got the video up next, right, Brown?
Do it? Yeah, he said that.
All right. So we got that boy Priest in the building. Shout out to Priest. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That's one of what's my name? What's my man's name? Flames, oh God. That's his boy. So we're gonna go ahead and let this video fly. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna give it a 1 through 10. All right, let us.
Hey, did Flames already drop that movie? No, that's second kid out of Akron joint.
No, that's July 1st.
All right,
July 1st. Flames is dropping the movie. You know what I'm saying? And his tickets are still on sale. It's in Barberton, Ohio. You know what I'm saying? He's encouraging everybody to go check it out. But we're gonna go ahead and get into it. I can't catch the comments yet, y'all, but here I come. That's that boy Priest with a song called I Remember. So give it a 1 through 10 and let him know what you think.
Vision be pooling. I remember waking up, feeling so stressed. I was worried about the check. How I'm finna get it, tell me when it's coming next. Shit, am I really blessed? I remember waking up, no call, no text. Feeling so depressed, life felt like a mess. I feel like a pest. Bitch, I got dressed, had to fall on the rest. I said, fuck all my eyes, man, I'm live in the flesh. I'ma keep spitting till there ain't nothing left. I'ma do it till my last motherfucker breath. Life's a dirty game, won't get saved by the ref. They gon' run the dirty play, you won't get a challenge. When you get the ball, dog, you gotta be balanced. Your playbook always gotta be ready to showcase your talents. Gotta be gallant, let them know that they ain't shit that they can do about it. If long on in the building, and you know we getting cloudy. Blazing the stage, they smell the smoke up in the lobby. Haters looking phase, trying to figure what they copy, but they ain't shit you could copy, cause you're not me. Spit the same words, man, your shit would still be sloppy. Just like it being sloppy. Man, she gave the shit for free. I was like, oh geez, you just mad, it didn't cost me. Melted on the face and told that bitch to get up off me. Now go make me a coffee. How to pay my dues, look, you ain't got a clue what that rap shit cost me. Pay by the dollar, better holler cause you lost me. Heart colder than a fucking frosty. Long gone is the movement I created, and I know that you was hating, cause it's the moment you gon' see just what I boss me. Did it on my own, I had a lot of people cross me. Did it on my own, I had a lot of people cross me. I remember waking up, feeling so stressed. I was worried about the check. How I'm finna get it, tell me when it's coming next. Shit, am I really blessed? I remember waking up, no call, no text. Feeling so depressed, life felt like a mess. I felt like a pest. Bitch, I got dressed, had to fall on the rest. I remember waking up, feeling so stressed. I was worried about the check. How I'm finna get it, tell me when it's coming next. Shit, am I really blessed? I remember waking up, no call, no text. Feeling so depressed, life felt like a mess. I felt like a pest. Bitch, I got dressed, had to fall on the rest. See, I remember when you just hated and you envy me. So when I saw you at the line of my show, you was like, bro, can you give me tickets for the low? I was like, no, keep that same energy. All of that fakeness you threw on my greatness that created synergy. Embedded all these haters in my memory. Bro, they hate if they ain't like the blazing bitch. Stay the fuck out of my vicinity. Got me speeding to the bag like I did a line of something white and fucking shimmery. Got a line from a stripper bitch named Brittany. They went up for titties, now my face so glittery. Took her to the telly, had her singing like Whitney. Next morning, kick her out like she ain't mean shit to me. Look what life did to me. Made my soul numb, now they feeling so dumb for the hating ass bullshit they did to me. Yeah, bitch, remember me. I remember times when they told me that this rapping shit in me was never meant to be. Never gave up, never gave a fuck. Now I see there's a reason that God get it skipped at me. Saying little but the sticky tree. Got the medical card. If ain't buddy try to pull out my cars. Stay smoking longer, movement, yeah, from afar. You smell us coming, motherfucker, smoke pouring at the car. That's cause I remember. I remember, motherfucker. And I'm blazing one every time I fucking think about that shit. Every motherfucking time. No, I'm gone.
I fucks with that. I fucks with that. Shout out to Priest though. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That's the dude, Brown. I was trying to tell you about when we went to Worcester that night and went to that show. That Danny Holmeston was putting on up there, or you know what I'm saying, that he was rapping in. And I was telling you about the dude with all the energy, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, in the bars or whatnot. This is him. That was dude. So shout out to Priest, man. Thanks for shooting us your music, fam.
No, for sure. I like those delivery, man. I like those delivery.
Facts. And that video definitely, you know what I'm saying, gave it some more points in my opinion. You know what I mean? That boy Henry Rich, he gave his score early. He came with the 9 piece. You know what I'm saying? Starting it off with the 9, you know what I mean? SP, he gave it a 7.5. It's fire. David King also with the 7. And the Biscuit, you know what I'm saying? Can't forget that Biscuit. Darren Selman in the building with the 7.5. He said Machine Gun Kelly vibes. Okay, I feel.
Well, yeah, you used to be Machine Gun Kelly vibes.
Why
because Machine Gun Kelly don't make that type of music no more.
What type of music?
He crossed over into a whole nother fucking genre.
Oh yeah.
You ain't heard none of his latest music.
I have not.
I only hear it because they played at my gym, and so I hear it. Yeah, he crossed over into a whole nother genre of music, man.
Okay. All right. So, you know what I'm saying? Priest can step into that void then, you know what I mean? That's fire. That boy Heath gave it a 9. He gave it a bias 9. We already know it. Because I seen Heath in the video. You know what I'm saying? You can't even front, man. No, but I'm going to record that. I'm going to record that bias 9. We're going to throw it in there. Well, hold on. I skipped somebody. Kiana, she gave it an 8 piece.
Hey, and I didn't give you my score. I'm giving that joint a solid 8 too. Dude is spitting though.
No, he was though. He definitely was spitting. So that's an 8 for Brown then. That's all right. What we got?
And he wrote and he rolled the shit out of that beat.
Didn't he though? I mean, Duke is spit. Oh, okay. David King said he's punk rock now. I didn't know. I had no clue.
Yeah, I was, because I've been sitting out after I said that. I was trying to figure out, well, what would I classify that genre of music? And he's right. It would be considered like new age punk rock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he does that like Kid Rock type style now.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah. Matter of fact, Bob, what's your take on them joints?
He gives me that vibe of Yellow Wolf, man. When he was with Slim Shady and them, and he can spit. I ain't even gonna hate on that. He rolled that beat. He can spit. You know, I'll definitely give him a solid 8. I mean, because he did ride the beat. He was right on point with it. Okay. And like I said, I mean, he gives me that Yellow Wolf vibe, and you know, I thought Yellow Wolf was pretty decent when he was with Shady Records.
Okay, that's fire. So it's an 8 for Bobby Steels. You know what I mean? That's his highest score today, I believe. Don't let me forget, Jerry Likens gave it a 7.5. I already recorded it. You know what I mean? So salute. Oh yeah. He admitting to that 9-piece being biased. You hilarious. He said, Priest said, my homie sent it in. I didn't even know, but I'm subscribed now. Appreciate the love and shout out everyone in here showing love and supporting independent artists on this platform. Facts. Yes, sir. Let's go ahead. Steve Page in the building. He said, good comparison, B. All right. So we got all of the scores. I'm going to tabulate those. In the meantime, we're going to get the next song pumping. All right. Who was before Priest, Brown? You remember?
Then you play David King before Priest?
Yep. You're right. So we got What Goes Around Comes Around by that boy Hop the Strength. We're gonna go ahead and give Hop a listen. You know what I mean? Give him a 1 through 10. Let him know what you think of his music, fam. All right, we're gonna let it fly.
Yeah. It just ain't adding up correctly. Shit, I don't think the nigga do me like that though, but there's the root of all evil, man. This nigga must think I'm stupid, Holmes. I was the first one to move the chrome on because he threw me on. Had a nigga nice and shit, though I respected him. Was like a mentor off in them streets, bringing the young guard up. I was in love with them streets, being the one called up. I did some dirt in the past, and then some called up. That nigga came to my rescue on many a night. Shoot out with niggas side by side. Itchy trigger finger, but was plenty of nice. We stayed off in the bar, straight loose and Henny with ice. But look to him to give me advice, bouncing schemes off of one another, just to lengthen the price to get richer, all the while keeping our customers happy. Even the bookkeeper said money was coming in mad deep. When added up exactly, it comes up with cash leaks. The number one rule is don't do biz with a cash thief. Finally. This nigga messing with my money. Can't believe this nigga forcing my hand. Messing with my money. I know it has to be this nigga though, cause the bookkeeper was puss and followed the boss everywhere the nigga go. So knew he had that inside track and was a smart nigga, saw right through him, no. And he was not a hard nigga, didn't have the heart in him. So that just leaves one person, the nigga, the boss, who think he has some oil in him. Shit, it don't mean. So how the fuck can I be loyal to him? Smiling in my face like I'm a dumb nigga. I smile back like it's all good, like what up, nigga? Told her we had to talk about this money being funny shit. He turned and said to me, what you want more money, bitch? Have you forgotten what I done for you? And what part of you missing? You know the game, nigga, this is the business. Yo niggas greedy, hands out for my riches. What is this? Sounded defensive, took everything in me not to kill him. At that point I knew I had to get him. Finally. I walked off like, okay, yeah, you're right. In my mind, though, plotting how I'ma take his old shit down. Caught up a couple niggas I knew that have a sit down. My goon ass niggas with no limits that would get down. The bookkeeper came through, disgruntled, said I heard about the blow up. Felt some kind of way, that's why he showed up to have a meeting of the minds, so we could all take back and make back what was taken off our grind. Cause a thief is a thief, a crook is a crook. He showed the ratio exactly what was taken off the books, but we know we couldn't rob him. And fuck try to caught him, couldn't fucking look connect that I was next to lie for. Wanted our heads clean, so we agreed not to kill this nigga, even though then one of us can feel this nigga. So we set the perfect ride along the lines to get a book. Young ass gangsters that drop dives to catch a jukes.
In a lifetime is a lesson. What I found. No matter who you are, gonna have your ups and downs. Whatever goes around, comes around. Finally.
All right, Hop. You know what I'm saying? Came in with a different little, you know what I'm saying, storytelling vibe and element, fam. What come on, Brown. Come on with it. You set us up.
Man, you know, I get, you know, I fuck with Hop. I give that joint an 8.5 just off the storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
My only suggestion would be, man, if he would have bridged them bars with a hook that connected the story.
Okay.
Oh, that shit would have been a 9.5, 10 piece, big.
I feel you on that though. Hold on. I gotta record FSQ. He gave that a 9 piece. And then that boy David King came in, you know what I mean? With the straight.
And the crazy thing is, even though we come from the generation that doesn't require hooks, like and it didn't have to be the same hook, but if he would have bridged them bars together with a dope ass that resonated with that story, that shit would have been a 9.5 all day.
No doubt. And I think this is a pretty old track too. You know what I'm saying? Imagine how fire it was when he first did it. But I'm glad he shared it with us. That was straight fire. Henry Rich said, love the style, different sound, like game, voice wise, hard delivery though. You know what I mean? I'm with that. What's your take on that, Bobby Digital? Yeah, Bobby Steele's in the building. Let's go.
Brown hit it right on the nose, man. Because that's all I was waiting on was that bridge or that hook or even a sample that would have touched what he was talking about. And then it would have been on point with that. I mean, he gave me that Black Rob feel, you know what I mean? He had that kind of voice like Black Rob. And if he'd have added that hook right there, man, it would have been a joint I would have rolled with and I'd have banged. So I would say with just that complex of that, I would give him an 8. But it would have definitely been a lot higher if he'd have bridged that hook and made something in there to really, really throw that track to a whole nother level. But his storytelling and his bars was on point.
Okay, I'm rocking with you. Bob gave that an 8 piece, so you can calculate it. All right, and the boy Jamar Vickers, he gave it a 7.5. Let's get it. All right, SP says always a lesson. Gave it the 9, so you know what I mean. I'm anxious. Henry Rich with the 7.5. I'm with it. All right. He said my man sounds like Crumb Snatcher. I don't know who Crumb Snatcher is. Brown, you know who Crumb Snatcher is?
No, I don't off top. I mean, the name is familiar. I can't put it in my mind.
Facts. All right. Henry Rich says storytelling good though. Yeah, all right, for sure. Let me see. Darren Selman says 8 best song thus far. I love storytelling rap. It's so visual. I'm with that. He said the best song so far. Hop gonna take it 2 weeks in a row. He trying to take it 2 weeks in a row, fam. Amber Lynn said a 9-piece. Oh, and matter of fact, Hassan has 2 songs because he paid the Cash App. You know, you got to pay to play. If you want more than 1 song, you got to send something to the Cash App. So he did that, and he covered himself for his next song. But yeah, he'll be back. He'll be back with another joint. I recorded that 9-piece by Amber Lynn. RJ Likens said 9.5. I'm hitting the effects before I'm even ready. 9.5 on that bad boy. So, all right. Kiana gave it a 7.5. All right, got to separate that with some commas.
Hey, Ken, I just thought this next week we're gonna push this shit up to 200. 200.
Dude, I got to put a modified commercial together for that.
Hey, 200 next week. You niggas get in the studio. It's 200 next week.
200. Jerry Brown said 200, y'all. Come on, man. And you know he ain't playing. So you know what I'm saying.
I ain't bullshitting. I'm about to Cash App it to you now. We're taking it up to 200 next week, man.
All right, he said 200. All right, so let's keep the tabulations going. Henry Rich gave it a 7.5. All right, Hop getting a lot of love, fam. A lot of love. All right. He said, go ahead and call Hop Hook Master. Heath said, I'm gonna say 7. Vibes is nice, not my cup of tea on style though. I know, cause you a young crumb snatcher. No, my man said crumb snatcher from the Gangstar Foundation.
No, he is. He's goddamn right. That's where I knew I remembered that name from. He is from that Gangstar clique. He used to be. I remember some of his joints now.
Okay. All right. Jamar Vickers, you know what I'm saying? He came back with the 7.5. No, 3/4.
Matter of fact, Ken, I think he was that kid. He used to be talking on some of Guru's tracks.
Okay. I remember now. Kiana said she gonna go and get in that studio for that $200. Yeah, we definitely need her in the lab. All right, so let's go ahead and get the next song popping real quick. You know what I'm saying? Where was that? That was Hop. What goes around comes around. So now we got that boy Henry Rich up in the building, baby. Henry Rich, you know what I mean? He came with that fire video we watched last week. So we're gonna go ahead and let this one fly. This song is called Kamikaze. So give Henry Rich, you know what I'm saying, your full attention. Give him a 1 through 10. Let him know what you think of his music. We're gonna let it fly, baby.
Andrew, Richie, hey, Rose truck finish with no edit. Yeah, I call her Boosie with a bad ass. Yeah, she hella cute with a fat ass. She helped me pollute it in a trash bag. I told her to put it in the flat bag. And she with it, yeah, she rockin'. I just took it, put it in my pocket. Then one way we took off in the rocket. Yeah, that mean that we going kamikaze. Whoa, look, you got a package delivery. You got a drive I consider it. Thinking behind your bitch, ay, you gotta act illiterate. You gotta act so innocent. I'm just covering tracks, you feel me? You get the package to seal it. Look, don't ask what's in it. Get it back to Akron with it. I'm up in Canton with it. I'm about to tax the city. You with the Uncle Sam was with me. Yeah, I got excellent memory. I remember you niggas won't let me come up, and now I need half a finish. Kung Fu Master kick it. Whoa, I'll take half a brick, ay, and double up half of it. Ay, the other I stashed the bitch. Ay, I cut like the glass was in it. Ay, yeah, I put caffeine in it. I was mowing the lawn, that mean that the grass came in the glad bag, but it's leaving the sandwiches. Ay, shipping and handling. Cocaine and pamper bitches. No, I don't pamper bitches, but this was my bad little bitch. She go on the NASA with me. She on my trapping with me. Don't do no capping with me. That's why she get the cash she get. Ay. Yeah, I call her Boosie with a bad ass. Ay. Yeah, she hella cutie with a fat ass. Ay. She helped me pollute it in a trash bag. Ay. I told her to put it in the glad bag. Ay. Yeah, she with it, yeah, she rockin'. I just tell her, put it in my pocket. Yeah, one way we took off in a rocket. Yeah, that mean now we going kamikaze.
Yeah, I just call her Lizzo with a fat ass. She a go-getter, bet she do it off of that cash. Yeah, mad dash for bags, man, the haters getting salty with they sad ass. A nigga in his sap ass. I'm trying to jump in the bank and spend it all of the day, all of the way. Sipping sauce, dripping sauce, and leave it all in your bay. Got a lot of people in their feelings, and the niggas starting to get used to that. The fool is back, and niggas popping in dub flat, so screw the cat. I'm in dub, and I'm repping that. Now I got your favorite rapper stepping back. Respect the fact that this is chess, but I stay where the check is at. I remember ain't invited nigga. Now all the cuties like a nigga, cause I'm nothing like the nigga. Climb charts like a spider nigga. Told me I gotta put on so fresh as fuck as an outfit. We outlet, fill out the room. Now we got the whole house lit. Yeah, man, I call her Buffy with the body. Trendsetter, she make all the bitches copy.
Yeah, I call her Boosie with a bad ass. Ay, yeah, she hella cutie with a fat ass. Ay, she helped me pollute it in a trash bag. Ay, I told her to put it in the glad bag. Ay, yeah, she with it, yeah, she rockin'. I just told her, put it in my pocket. Yeah, one way we took off in a rocket. Ay, that mean that we going kamikaze.
Hey, I'm gonna let you know right now. I fucks with that B.
Hey, and look. That fuck around and be a hit with these kids, son.
No doubt.
That fuck around and be a hit with these kids.
No doubt. James Brooks said that's a non-biased 9.5.
Nah, that should have fuck around and be a hit with these kids, B.
No doubt.
And they spitting too. They spitting too.
He's straight up spitting though. He reminded me a little bit. He reminded me of the song we played by Du Bois. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, is he from Akron?
Who? Henry Rich?
I heard Akron in there. I could have swore I did.
I don't know. Henry Rich, let us know in the comments where you from, fam. Let us know.
I heard Akron. Akron, Canton. I heard a couple different things in there.
Yeah, he know my nephew. He know my nephew Adrian Hunter. So, you know what I'm saying? That's how he had got connected with me. But yeah, I don't know. He might be right. You might be right. You know what I'm saying? He definitely got some fire. Yeah, I recorded that. No, I didn't. Let me get that together. We get that non-biased 9.5. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna go ahead and throw that. David King gave it an 8-piece. Right. Straight fire though. Straight fire. I'm gonna get at a strong 8.5, Cam. You gonna get at an 8.5? All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a strong 8.5. Even though it ain't something I would listen to every day for the purposes of what he was intending to do. Them two kids nailed that shit.
No doubt. Darren Selman said definitely a hit for the youngins and gave it a 7-piece. Fire. All right. James Brooks said hand holding back. He got hits. You know what I'm saying? You better shoot him, fam. Shoot him. SP said, yeah, you heard Akron and Canton. Okay. But Henry Rich said he from Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to. Okay. Facts. Kiana said it sounded too much like something I heard before. The Future influence was too heavy for me. I say 7.5. He said, okay, / Mansfield. So that's how, you know what I'm saying, we got the connection. So, you know what I'm saying, 419, you know what I'm saying? It's still being rep. So that's what's up, though, Henry Rich. Thanks for shooting that in, fam. Jerry Likens gave it an 8-piece. Well, first of all, I need to record Kiana's 7.5 first. Let me get that. And then I can move to Jerry Likens. Want to be fair. All right. So, got Jerry. Jerry, I got you in there. SP gave it a 7.5. 7 and a biscuit. You know what I'm saying? Amber Lynn said, not my type of music, but it was put together well. 6. Okay. That brother is getting a 9 from me, though. He's getting a straight up 9.
No, because they nailed what they was trying to do.
Facts.
They nailed what they was trying to do.
You know what I'm saying? Bob, what's your take on that, fam? What you giving that?
It definitely is today's music. So, but one thing I can say, it was very, very clean. It did sound like something I'd heard before, but they did it real clean. And I mean, when he was talking about the Akron and Canton, he was talking about where the package was going. He didn't say that's where he lived. He was just saying that's where he was shipping those packages. If you was listening to what he was saying on that track, it was clean. I would say just because today's culture and the way it sounded, I would give it an 8. It ain't what I would listen to, but I would give it an 8 just on the basis of this what they listen to. And it was a clean version. You can hear them, and like Jerry said, they were spitting, you know, not to maybe what I would want to hear, but they were spitting with today's culture. So yeah, it wasn't bad.
No doubt. And I'm glad that you paid close attention to the lyrics on the first listen. You don't have a lot of people that's really able to listen to bars on the first listen and capture what he said and put it together. You know what I'm saying? But that's fire. What you said is on point. I fucks with dude. He like, to me, if I listen to the different styles that Joyner Lucas have, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna adapt to dude. I like, you know what I'm saying, I like Henry Rich. You know what I mean? His whole flow, his bars, like, he's not just gonna put anything together. You know what I'm saying? He reminds me of the type of person that will, if he reads something that he wrote back to himself and it ain't tight enough, he's gonna erase it and write something tight. You know what I mean? So salute to that brother. I like him. He appreciate that feedback too. You know what I'm saying, Bob? He said 100 on that. So, you know what I'm saying, that being the tabulations.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? I can hear it. He said facts, right? I can hear that. You know what I mean? He ain't finna spit no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? That's my man, Henry Rich. I'm gonna calculate his in the background while we let this next song play. Now we got our boy Kevlar in the building. I can't wait to hear this. You know what I'm saying? He got a song called Rewind. So we're gonna listen to Kevlar. Y'all give it a 1 through 10. Let him know what y'all think. You know what I mean? We're gonna let it fly, dude.
Just left Hartsfield, about to land at Rafael Nunes. Real fly, international vibes. Yeah. Hey.
We brought the properties and flipped them to Airbnbs. Meantime, I fly to Cartagena just to catch a breeze. Have relations, talking many places. Leaving semen in they pretty faces. Make them kiss their partners with it in their face. Young pimpin', stretch women, the best women. Youngest styling on jet skis and islands. Rolling in bulletproofs when we slide out. Really nothing to worry about. If so, we hit one Pablo to hide out. Sippin' shit, you can't pronounce the name. Every day a different player, different type of game. International players gon' need a stamp to see the shit we done seen. Take a flight to Medellin, see what it's like to be king. We just stack and invest, enjoy the life of success. Sitting at the round table thinking ways to get rich. Kick my feet up as this beauty pedicure my shit. I know your nigga boring, baby, he don't live like this.
Life look good, don't it? I'll make your bitch want it.
We out the country with the gang, look like the blood, don't it? It's different type of time. Casamigos had you fucking with all type of dimes. Shoulda make you press rewind. This life look good, don't it? I make your bitch want it. We out the country with the gang, look like the blood, don't it? It's different type of time. Casamigos had you fucking with all type of dimes. Shoulda make you press rewind.
Live my life on the wild side, it's better there. Baby, my lifestyle is different, a lot of wear and tear. I ran them laps through the finest house, I'm beneficial. Be damn, I'm giving my time if it ain't beneficial. See niggas hating, but I don't pay on mine. I shit on niggas for the high. In and out of foreigns, puffing up on the Rocky Hotel. Just some hoop shorts and a tee, I chose to pass on Chanel. Breaking bread with real hitters, baby, that's part of cartel. Ask Bash and detail how we turned up the spot. Party full of hoes that look like Jen from the block. Cartier view, could see the world from a long shot. Who would've thought we set the blueprint like S-Dot? Been around the world, I've seen too many faces. My nigga getting up off your ass can get you many places. Pouring shots just for the celebration. For sure my niggas that is bigger than the trenches if you ain't complacent.
This life look good, don't it? I make your bitch want it. We out the country with the gang, look like the blood, don't it? It's different type of time. Casamigos had you fucking with all type of dimes. Shoulda make you press rewind. This life look good, don't it? I make your bitch want it. We out the country with the gang, look like the blood, don't it? It's different type of time. Casamigos had you fucking with all type of dimes. Shoulda make you press rewind.
Wait. I'm fucking with that, B. I'm fucking with that.
Oh, for sure.
Now, FSQ, he gave it a 7. You know what I mean? So we'll rock with that. What was your take on that? I'm gonna ask Bob first. Bob, what you think of that?
It was all right, man. The thing, man, that with these tracks and like that track, it was all right because sometimes utilize what you got around you. Find somebody that can sing that hook because them singing that hook make it not seem so much as you're just rambling. Because to me, he was just rapping. It really wasn't no concept. It wasn't no rhyme or reason. It had no direction. But to catch him back on pace, if you have somebody sing basically whatever you really trying to get us to understand, it'll make me pay more attention to what your bars are talking about versus you just spitting and then you try to do your own hook and you ain't a singer. No knock to him to do his own hook, but if you're gonna do your own hook as a rapper, do it as a rapper if you can't sing. But if you got people to sing, there's people that do that, you know, that's what they do is sing. Have somebody sing that hook so we know what you're talking about for real. Or you just be lost in the sauce. He's all over the place. The beat was cool. It was a mellow vibe. And, you know, it was hard to get into it because when you hear him just rambling, spitting, you don't even know where he's going with this. And then he does the hook sounding, you know, like itself, but mildly singing, rapping. It don't give me that vibe that makes me want to be like, okay, I'm feeling it because that hook sometimes is everything.
Okay.
It shows you back what you're talking about.
All right. So 1 through 10, what you giving that?
I'm giving that a 6.5.
I'm giving that a 6.5. All right. So we're gonna take that with the explanation. You know what I'm saying? Because that, hey, you know what I'm saying? We have a professional music critic. You know what I'm saying, in the building today. So shout out. Bob he ain't playing around. He's, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm biased. That's family. You know what I'm saying? I love the song. You know what I'm saying? It felt like that, felt like a sample off of that, what's it called? Called Tyrone, that Erykah Badu, you know what I mean? This and that. But it was definitely something that the chill and ride, you know what I mean? It was definitely that type of vibe, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Shout out, you're good looking out, Bob. That's a good insight that you gave that. You gave that song a thorough cleaning. You gave that a thorough wash down.
But Rife, if he'd have had somebody blowing on there, You don't think that's did it took you a whole nother level with that track?
No, you said some federal facts. You said some federal facts with that, though. You know what I mean? And I didn't even think about none of that when you know what I'm saying? When I'm listening to it, I'm not thinking of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I hate when I hear a bad song because I have to look for the silver lining in it. You know what I mean? But to me, that wasn't a bad song. So I wasn't focused on it like that. I was just like, yo, you know what I mean? I'm glad to see my man still doing music. You know what I'm saying? He's still in the lab cooking. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad to hear some of his music. So, but I appreciate that. You gave that nigga a rubber dub, a scrub, baby, with that review. Go ahead, Jerry. What's your take on that? Oh, you muted up, fam. You muted up. You talking?
Oh, no, I get that. It was a good laid back track. I get that. I get that a solid 8. Yeah, it was laid back, and it was cool how it was put together.
I liked it.
I'm gonna tell you this though, Ken. Like when I walk into work Monday mornings anymore, and my boss would come up to me and be like, "Man, you had a long weekend." I said, "No, son. I just got Sunday dinner. I just got Sunday dinner, big. It's just Sunday dinner." And they be looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, "Oh, son, they just Sunday dinnered me."
Hey, Sunday dinner is the shit, baby. No doubt. All right, that boy Jamar Vickers gave it a 7.5. You know what I mean? He said stole an entire style. That wasn't his, but he stole it with perfection. All right. Hey, Jamar, you got to tell us whose style he stole. Whose style did he steal with that? Yeah, I mean, don't say Little Bow Wow. We coming for you. You know what I mean? He's Little Bow Wow. All he did was stole styles. You remember that? You remember that time Little Bow Wow went on 106 in Park and, you know what I'm saying, tried to steal T.I.'s whole situation? I'm like, man, get out of here. That dude, man. Anyway, Jamar Vickers with the 7.5. Let's go ahead and tabulate that. Before I get too sidetracked, that boy Henry Rich gave it a 10-piece. You know what I'm saying? Every time somebody give it a 10-piece, we got to hit him with that. We don't get a lot of 10 pieces around here, so you had to hit him with that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna tabulate that. That boy David King gave it a 6.5. You know what I'm saying? Different strokes for different folks, though, family. You know what I'm saying? Because I could see the votes being up and down on this one. Like some people fuck with that, some people don't. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Steve Pace said he talking ish. That beat ride, he gave it an 8-piece. Like I knew he would. James Brooks in the building. He said that that's my guy now, y'all. Reaching. He says Atlanta. He says y'all reaching Atlanta. This is solid 9.5.
For sure.
No doubt. Yeah, we all the way in Atlanta with it, ain't we? All right, so we're gonna tabulate that. Who else we got? Henry Bias says non-biased, by the way. I'm trying to win myself. I bet you is, man. I bet you is. Jamar Vickers gave it a 7-piece. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go ahead. I know I'm moving slow with it now. Heath with the 7. He done stepped out of his comfort zone with that one. David King, you can't be serious. Oh, he said, oh, that's his number. He said, anybody hit him up if y'all need a hook. You know what I mean? No, that's my man. All right, and a 7-piece. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I was right behind you with that 8, Jerry Brown. I was right behind you with the 8-piece. So that being the case, I didn't hear from Kiana. Kiana, where your score at? All right, Jamar Vickers says, no, I was behind. He says that was the song before. Oh, okay. All right, so let me take that out of there then. You gotta get up to speed, B. Yeah. All right. So I adjusted that. All right, no score from Kiana. All right. So let's go ahead and move into the next one. We got a song by my man Gino. My man. I work with this guy. You know what I mean? He's a real good dude, man. I didn't even know he rapped. This whole time I was working with him, I didn't even know he rapped. You know what I'm saying? My man Gino is in the building. He got a song called Feelings. I guess this is the remix to it. We're gonna go ahead and let it fly. Y'all give it a 1 through 10. Let him know what y'all think.
Got my son in the booth with me. Shout out G Herbo for this shit, man. I felt this shit.
It's a dirty production.
The real only recognize real. Growing up as a child, yeah, man, my life was hard. I had to go and get a bag and see the stack of stars. And I was raised around that violence, had to move far. Even though my mama passed, I know she did her part. I faced my worst of situations, had to turn to God. I got locked up in that cell, they wasn't showing love. I hit depression, then I really started fucking up. You left me at my lowest point, and that fucked me up. I told my kids, don't you cry, daddy gon' be home. I told my sister that I got us when I make it home. I couldn't let them see me cry, I had to stay strong. And I got tired of calling my lows on them state phones. Niggas, they ain't play their roles like they said they would. But it's okay, I did everything that I said I would. And what's explained ain't gotta be understood. Whoever said it was easy growing up in my hood, I had to say to myself, nigga, depend on yourself. Cause when them times get hard, you know them niggas won't help. I had to stack it by my lonely, put it all on the shelf. Even my closest peers and feel the pain that I felt. Even my closest peers wasn't reaching to help. But I still got a good heart, I gave to everyone else. Fell out with my father, cause he only cared about himself. 6 hours and 10 years, you know the shit I was dealt. Trapped in the system, still daddy won't leave. No, I'm not Rod Wave, I got this shit on my sleeve. No, I'm not Rod Wave, but I got this shit on my sleeve. This the same shit I was venting, they just wouldn't believe. Growing up as a child, yeah, man, my life was hard. I had to go and get a bag and see the stack of stars. And I was raised around that violence, had to move far. Go and get a bag and see the stack of stars.
Yeah, man. Where I'm from, it's like you had to be strong from this shit, man. We done watched too many people die. We all struggle. Long live Juno. Free all my cousins, man. I'm out.
I love you, Daddy.
It's a dirty production.
Yo, shout out Eugene. That's my man Eugene from The Job. You know what I mean? Eugene Davis, you know what I'm saying, in the building. He goes by Gino. You know what I mean? He's I think he got a dope voice, you know what I mean? I like the song. I like the song. I like the story behind it. You know what I mean? Because a lot of what he was talking about had to do with what he was really going through in that moment. You know what I mean? And nowadays people trying to sound like each other so much, you can't get a rapper to spit his heart though. And that brother spoke his heart. So I feel him. I fuck with him.
Right, and that's why I get that joint a strong 7.5 piece, because I could feel the passion and what that brother was spitting.
No doubt. And I hold on, pause real quick, because I am I didn't even do Kevlar's joints yet. All right, before I can tabulate anything else, I gotta. Oops, I pushed the wrong button. All right, so now I got it. I got Kevlar together. All right, so now we're on Gino. All right, so you giving that a what, Jay Brown?
I gave it a strong 7.5 piece, man.
7 and a biscuit. All right, we rock with the 7 and the biscuit, man. You know what I'm saying? And for the reasons that I stated, I'm with you with that 7.5. You know what I mean? I'm with you with the 7.5 on that. So, FSQ gave it a 6 piece. You know what I'm saying? All right, we rock with the 6 piece. You know what I mean? That's not even a bad score, though. You know? Henry Rich said it's a 6 for him. You know, so he said it was offbeat on parts 2. Okay, I'm with that.
No, and he's right. He's right in that. It was offbeat on part. It sounded almost like a mixtape joint, right?
Mm-hmm.
It sounded more so like a mixtape joint versus joint that would be for an official project.
No doubt, no doubt. Steve Page gave that a 7-piece. All right, Peanut Butter in the building. She gave it I gave it a premature laugh. I mean, clap, but it's a 7.5, 7 and a biscuit. So we're gonna tabulate that. You know what I'm saying? James is gonna tell us, Jerry Brown, your mic is whistling again for some reason. All right, James Brooks says, I think I was just in the studio with people rapping to this beat. Dang. Hey. You know how the game go, fam. You know how the game go. All right. He's gonna say it's a 7.5. Quality in the mix could be better though. Other than that, he was talking that ish, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? What you on that? You know what I mean? And then shout out to everybody that's not scared to send their music though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, y'all, you know what I mean, don't understand that they sit on a lot of fire. They sit on a lot of fire. All right, David King says a 7-piece. All right, Facebook user. You got to share your likeness with StreamYard. Go in the descriptions, you know what I'm saying? Share your likeness, and then your name and your face will pop up. But until then, I cannot record your score. I'm sorry, I can't record that. So you do that, come back, you know what I'm saying, get that score, and I'll record it. Amber Lynn, she gave it a 7.5. You know what I'm saying? Who was all right? He said he kind of sounds like Herbo. Jerry Brown, who is Herbo? I know you know everybody.
No, I believe Herbo, he's one of them, he was out of that Chicago drill scene. So you can lump him with like the Lil Durk and the well, Chief Keef came before them. But yeah, that Chicago drill scene, I believe Herbo came from.
No doubt, no doubt. And then too, that's funny you said that because he's from Chicago. He's actually from Chicago. He just lives in Worcester. So you know what I'm saying? Shout out Gino. You know what I'm saying? That's Steve Page said yesterday's price is not today's price with the beats. Facts over fiction, fam. You know what I'm saying? Henry's facts. Shout out to everybody. No, for real. Send that music. You know what I mean? Especially if you're the only person listening to it, send it in, fam. And then next week, y'all got a chance to win $200. Jerry Brown, do you know the commercial I'm about to put together for this $200, man?
Hey, put it together, baby.
I'm about to run this ad, fam, for this $200. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be, I don't know, man. It's gonna be doper than the one we already got. But shit, you said it's only gonna be for 1 week though. We're not gonna be able to sustain no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He used the G Herbo beat, I think. Okay.
And you know what's crazy is I think that beat, the Lox used that beat before.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, the Lox used that beat before, or at least the same sample, whatever it was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I don't know how old that song is actually. That's off of his SoundCloud. I should have just, you know what I'm saying, played it off his SoundCloud so y'all can get, you know what I'm saying, hip to who he is and some more of his music. But that's neither here nor there. We're gonna go ahead and salute Gino. Thanks for sending your music in, fam. Send more if you have it. Send more, or give me permission to play more on your SoundCloud. You know what I mean, and we'll do that. So up next, we got that boy Gov Jinx back in the building. All right, I can't wait to hear this. He got a song called Purple Sprite. Purple Sprite. Y'all know what Purple Sprite is, right?
Hey, Rice, give me a 6.5 on the track.
Oh, my bad. Oh, my bad.
No, you good.
My bad.
No, you good.
Sir. Yes, sir. You want to give us some feedback on it?
I mean, that's an old school sample, man. And I think if they would have had the parts of the beat that hit to give you the boom, or, you know, the drum line on it, it would have sounded a little better. And then, like everybody said earlier, you can't get on these beats and you don't know how to ride it. I mean, you got to ride that beat. And he was way off the beat. It wasn't his beat. And sometimes you got to say the same for me. And he just wasn't riding the beat properly, which throws you off because now it's not that his bars were bad. It's just you're not matching the beat. So either he needed to speed it up or not be on the beat. So he can still be on that beat, but then he's going to have to rhyme to the beat, which means in his case, he needed to speed up his bars to catch the beat. Other than that, he wasn't catching that beat. And it was off, kind of threw it off.
I kind of believe that he was more emotionally connected to what he was saying than he was trying to ride the beat. I think he was just trying to get across his message, you know what I'm saying, and his feelings. Like the song is called Feelings. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying, I definitely feel it. You know what I'm saying? Bonita, that's his sister right there. She gave it a bias ass 10-piece. So you know what I mean?
But so I mean, he the bars was good. It's just he was definitely off beat, and it may have come across better on that. So yeah,
no doubt. And I think that might be an old song. I can't wait to hear some of the new stuff he got going on. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So you know what I'm saying. Keep sending that music. Gino, for real. You know what I'm saying. You already got the voice. If you seen him, he got the look. You know what I mean. You would think that he was already a rapper. That was my first thoughts. Like. You know what I'm saying? I never heard anybody say that he did music, you know what I'm saying? But just by looking at him, he looks like, you know what I'm saying? He looks the part. He sounds the part, to be for real. So salute, my guy. He said, yeah, but cadence and being on beat is a huge deal, at least for me. All right, that's what's up. So let's go ahead and move into the next thing.
One last thing, right? If anybody want to know an example of riding the beat, play that track Jodeci remix Feeling with Ghostface Killer starting it off. Watch how he rides that beat from start to finish. So when I say ride the beat, that's my example. You see how he rode the beat from start to finish, from the drop to the end. That's how you ride a beat. And you don't gotta like Ghostface. It's just more or less that's how a person rides a beat.
Okay.
Just if a person needed an example of riding a beat. Because that's a perfect one, because he rolled the hell out that beat. Like it was like the beat was just made perfectly for everything he said.
How to ride a beat 101. You know what I'm saying? By that man Bobby. You know what I'm saying? It's federal facts. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. This that boy Gov Jinx with the purple Sprites. Let's get it going on, B.
Yeah. This moving up for me right here. It's my type of shit right here. That's how I like it. For sure. Pint was right up in my cup, know what the fuck I'm drinking. Everybody do niggas, so what the fuck you thinking? Ain't no liquor in my shit, baby, that keep me off balance. And I need to be focused, boo, cause every day's a challenge. Yeah. Yeah, it's on time. Feels so right. Ball up top. Let's go, nigga. Purple Sprite up in my cup, know what the fuck I'm drinking. Everybody do niggas, so what the fuck you thinking? Ain't no liquor in my shit, baby, that keep me off balance. And I need to be focused, boo, cause every day's a challenge. And what the fuck I look like catching the DUI. And I'm riding super fly, and I'm stupid dumb high. See that lean keep me medicated, I don't never cough. And these niggas say they get it, but they don't never floss. Everything you want out there. This a new millennium. 100s, 50s, and 20s. The fuck you get them pennies from? Buckle down, nigga. It's best that you get your weight up. Cause saying I ain't fired, just showing you got your hate up. North End governor, promethazine king, nigga. You should pay me homage. Shit, I taught you how to lean, nigga. Wave 4 show came through. I was pulled up. Double styrofoam cup. Speak y'all slowed up.
All these rappers, I'm tired of everybody sending records. But everybody ain't my friend, and I don't like all y'all rap. Now, if you want to diss me and get on with me, go on and do it. But the difference between me and them other dudes is this. You gonna diss me, and I'm gonna come see you, Jack. You gonna diss them other dudes, they gonna play lip rapper with you. So if you want it, man, come on with it. If you want it with me, come on. And we gonna see in the end, because you gonna smell my cologne. Because I do not play.
Yeah. That's right, for sure. I'm a Midwest reinvented wheel gripper, nigga. We somersault right, we some real flippers, nigga. I'm showing up and pulling up, I'll keep the flow steady and leave your ass wet like when the whole flow heavy. King of the bean, prince of the penitentiary, Mancy alumni,
Johns Park Infantry. Boy, I be zoned out, I make them all swallow. She give me all she got and then the homegirl follow. I swear me and my nigga Thug will take your main bitch. Have her in the telly killing off some insane shit. Every day's a holiday and Martin Luther's dream. I'm King Days vision, I got class like a dean. I go in and go off, y'all niggas know my resume. I do it like the G's do it, y'all do what the Reverend say. Jack boys envious, I keep the shotty on me. I hit you, have you walking like my cousin Naughty, homie.
All these rappers, I'm tired of everybody sending records, but everybody ain't my friend, and I don't like all y'all rappers. Now if you want a dish, man, get on with me, go on and do it. But in between me and them other dudes and this, you gonna get me, and I'm gonna come see you, Jack. You gonna get them other dudes, they gonna play hip rapper with you. So if you want it, man, come on with it. If you want it with me, come on. And we gonna see in the end, cause you gonna smell my cologne. Cause I do not play.
Mansfield native niggas think we picking cotton. I'm city slicking, nigga, being slow is not an option. I'm 2 sips of codeine away from a nap. Might doze off with your bitch head in my lap. I'm track wrecker, trap checker, what the business is. I'm all night fighting, trying to benefit. Shit, if I ain't your favorite rapper and you from my city, fuck you. You a rapper from my city, talking shitty, I touch you. I get my left to center on and then I turn right. If that bitch friend with her, I can make him turn dyke. I'm so not what you niggas used to. Lyrically, I am the epitome, ain't no getting rid of me. Ask me why I love my city, nigga, it's foolish. My city where I got my super swag and that smooth shit. Diego Corrales and Mike Malice, a true champ. $1 million rhyming, y'all rapping it worth a food stamp.
All these rappers, I'm tired of everybody sending records, but everybody ain't my friend, and I don't like all y'all rappers. Now if you want a dish, man, get on with me, go on and do it. But in between me and them other dudes is this. You gonna get me, and I'm gonna come see you, Jack. You gonna get them other dudes, they gonna play hip rapper with you. So if you want it, man, come on with it. If you want it with me, come on. And we gonna see in the end, cause you gonna smell my cologne. Cause I do not play.
Nah. Yo, that's that boy Jinx in the building. Let's get in the building. Yo, hey, you gonna smell my cologne because I do not play. You hear me? Jerry Brown, what you thinking of Joyce, man?
Hey, I love the interludes that he used. But I'm gonna tell you what, I'm giving this a 7.5 because I know how much harder my man Jinx can come.
All right. You don't think he came hard on that one?
He did, he did, but I know how much harder my man Jinx can come.
Okay, I like that. To me,
I know, I like it too. It wasn't nothing I disliked about it.
No, yeah, because to me, he has a pocket, and I like the fact that he don't let nobody disrupt his pocket. He don't care what's going on around him. Jinx's pocket is gold. It's his. It reminds me of Pac because Pac had a pocket that was nobody else trying to penetrate. You know what I mean? So shout out to Jinx for that.
You couldn't penetrate Pac's pocket.
Facts.
There was no chance of it.
Facts. I think that's what Jinx is doing right here. And he like, yo, you know what I'm saying? If you a rapper from my city and you don't like me, nigga, you. I'm like, yo, part of that made me think he was talking about Ken Rife. You know what I mean? Like, yo, yeah, Ken Rife don't like me. Fuck him.
No, solid. It was a solid joint though, man. Solid joint though.
No doubt. And that's
and I love the interlude. Who was that? Was that Pimp C?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, because somebody just said that. They said
sound like Bootsy or somebody. It wasn't no Pimp C.
Yeah, he said just because it's fire and he got the pimp on there. He think that is Pimp C. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't sound like him.
R.I.P.
Yes, it exactly sounded like Pimp C. Bob?
Okay.
He said
I missed that one.
He said Bun B. So
yeah, I didn't think that was Pimp C, but it might have been.
Jay, I don't know why your mic is is whistling like that, though. My God. Oh my God. That's rough, family.
No, I'm gonna mute it. It's because I bought these birds. I got these birds that I got like 4 different birds in my crib right now.
Man, you need to let them fly the coop for real. Cause
I'm about to.
Them shits is crazy. Hey, Jinx. I mean, not Jinx, but Bob, what you think of them joints, fam?
It was a well put together track, man. I mean, it fit what he was talking about. The loop, I mean, the loop was good, you know, and I do agree with Jerry Brown. I done heard plenty of Jinx raps for years, and I know, you know, Jinx can spit. That was he was being easy on that track. I mean, it was all right, but the track was so well put together, it made the track a lot more solider to where he didn't have to if he didn't want to. I would just say, just overall, from the bars and the track put together, I would give him about an 8 on that, just because the track was put together. You know, sometimes if you're off and the track's put together, that helps. It makes it a listenable track. I'll listen to that track again because it was well put together. You know, so I think that was worth an 8. But I think if Jinx would have did normal Jinx that I'd heard before, you know, we could have went a lot higher on that one, just because I know he can spit.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. And he gave me permission to play, you know what I mean, all his joints. So every week I'm coming with a new Jinx joint. Yeah. To me, I love this. When I first heard it, I was like, because you got to think about Mansfield. Mansfield has, like, you know, we got our Jerry Browns and our Jason Harris's, our King Daves and Mike Petty's and so on and so forth, right? But out of all of these people, you got Jinx. You see what I'm saying? And Jinx don't care about none of that other shit that's going on. He's gonna be him, you know what I mean? And him being him is straight fire. When we had him on the show, just his personality, it's like he was like naturally born to do podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Just his honesty and so on and so forth. This dude is fire to me. He's definitely one of the Mansfield's best rappers ever. So he definitely got some shit. You know what I'm saying? That he can definitely put out better than this, but I liked it though.
It was definitely a solid track, man. I mean, like I said, it was well put together. That was key, man. The loops and everything. It was a well put together track.
That right there, y'all might get mad at me, but that's a 9 for me though.
It was a well put together track. I mean,
facts.
It is what it is.
Henry Rich gave that an 8-piece. Got to get back on schedule. Henry Rich said, you already said that. Steve Pace said he didn't feel the beat, so it's a 7. You know what I'm saying? What's my what you call it at?
Wow.
And he said he wasn't feeling that beat. Come on, that beat was special. Yeah, all right, whatever. It is what it is. He gave it a 7-piece.
Hey, Ken, I can't stay past 7 today. I'm about to go see the Flash again tonight, big.
Oh, go do your thing, fam. Go do your thing. You know what I'm saying? He said, me too. Yeah. All right, let's get it. Let's get to the scores. Kiana gave it a 9-piece. So let's get it. All right. Matter of fact, we only got 2 songs left. You know what I'm saying? You got permission from me, if you would like. You know what I'm saying? Permission to do what, Henry? To play all your music? You know what I'm saying? Let me know where it's at. I'll line you up every week, family. I ain't. You know what I mean? We need some more scores on that one. All right, Jerry Brown got the whistling going on. We're gonna mute him real quick. All right. So that being the case, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the next one. I was hoping y'all stick around to see who won. Oh, James Brooks has another song, but I can't play it because James Brooks did not hit the Cash App. You got to pay to play, family.
Hey man, play his joint, B. I'll pay it for him. Play his joint.
All right. So
what do you owe?
It's a 10-piece.
All right, I'll send it to you.
All right, So I was gonna check the Cash App real quick. You know what I'm saying? If he and matter of fact, I needed to have that banner flying. I ain't had Nan banner flying all night either. That's crazy as hell. I ain't had Nan banner flying. Anyways, Steve Page, that's Steve Page's fault. He's supposed to keep me on task. He didn't do it. So you know what I'm saying. All right. Henry Rich on all platforms. Okay. All right, he said I can just play his joints. Okay, I'm gonna let him fly, just like I let Jinx joints fly. Okay, it is what it is. You can mess around and not have to go back to work. Jerry Brown throwing $200 next week, family. It's going down. It's going down. All right, so let's get the next song. Who we got? We got the boy James Brooks. He got a song called Main Bitch. So we're gonna go ahead and let that fly.
Smelling like your main bitch. She gave me the pussy, can't tame it. You corny anyway, put a can on him. You love it anyway, you a damn dumb. She said one nigga can't handle her. I'ma fuck then, put my man on her. He gon' fuck then, it's the damn dough. The bitch hot walking, put a fan on her. Try to make me an ex like Mama Mia, but after I fuck him like Mama Sia. I swear that bitch is a man eater. All she like to eat is some damn Peter. Got a number, say that Skeet need her. All it take is a perk and a margarita. She act innocent, she got amnesia. Her man found out and a nigga beat her. This 40 burn a nigga like gonorrhea. Shit running out like diarrhea. I ain't never take a charge with no damn visa. I get a bitch back, I ain't even need her. I take the shit back, she got good credit. Money in the head, get the dick erected. She used two hands, she sucked dick correctly. But you can keep the bitch cause she too messy. Bitch stay charged like an Eveready or an Energizer. Pussy stay wet like moisturizer. When she busts, it's a flood, no survivors. She ain't worried about it, she got no priors. Grip on a nigga like new pliers. She ain't scared to get on top, she a good climber. And them thighs thick, she a good rider. And she swears she ain't do it, she a good liar. Smelling like your main bitch. She gave me the pussy, can't tame it. You corny anyway, put a can on him. You love it anyway, you a damn dumb. She said one nigga can't handle her. I'ma fuck then, put my man on her. He gon' fuck then, it's the damn dough. The bitch hot walking, put a fan on her. I'm walking around smelling like your main bitch. She gave me the pussy, can't tame it. You corny anyway, put a can on him. You love it anyway, you a damn dumb. She said one nigga can't handle her. I'ma fuck then, put my man on her. He gon' fuck then, it's the damn dough. The bitch hot walking, put a fan on her. I'm the Mendo. Had the bitch sucking in the bendo. Head game rap like Taliban clothes. She say D, she in charge, hustle wind flow. I can tell her anything, but can't tell her no. She get freakier than an X-rated show. When I hit it, she can feel it in her belly though. I got the pussy feeling different, girl, I already know. It gotta be a difference like night and day. But you a lame and she tell your ass hot today. She never tell me stop, she tell me right away. She say get up in this pussy, nigga, I delay. When I hit the pussy bust like right away. Good pussy too, I hit it side away. To you she everything, to me she Saturday. She say when she leave she have a Saturday. But you gon' have to be a little sad today. Your man, he gon' fix it, what's the matter, babe? She gon' tell you everything is good, okay? She straight, okay. That bitch walking around smelling like your main bitch. She gave me the pussy, can't tame it. You corny anyway, put a can on him. You love it anyway, you a damn dumb. She said one nigga can't handle her. I'ma fuck then, put my man on her. He gon' fuck then, it's the damn dough. The bitch hot walking, put a fan on her. I'm walking around smelling like your main bitch. She gave me the pussy, can't tame it. You corny anyway, put a can on him. You love it anyway, you a damn dumb. She said one nigga can't handle her. I'ma fuck then, put my man on her. He gon' fuck then, it's the damn dough. The bitch hot walking, put a fan on her.
All right. Jay, Bob, either one of y'all jump in. Let me know what y'all thought of that.
I get a solid 7.5 piece.
7.5.
I got a solid 7.5 piece.
All right. Oh damn, I'm punching numbers. I ain't even on the right page. All right. That's what's up. What's your feedback? I mean, you're just giving it a
I mean, my feedback was I mean I liked it, and he rolled the shit out that beat for sure. I definitely like his delivery.
Okay.
I mean, it's not a joint that I would particularly listen to. I mean, on a consistent basis, but that's neither here nor there. But he rolled the shit out that beat. That was a solid 7.5 piece to me.
Okay. All right, that boy Henry Rich gave it an 8.5. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely tabulating that. But guess what? I ain't tabulating 2 jacks, 2 10s. Yeah, this nigga crazy. This nigga tried to vote on his own project. No, Sean, you're not getting that. That's hilarious. All right. He said James came with 2 Jacksons. Yo, I should play that video again. But that beat was hard as hell, though. David King gave that bad boy a 9. Yo, no doubt. He said that dude used 3 Saturdays, 3 ways. Unforgettable. You know what I mean? Hilarious. Y'all tripping. Me personally, I'm gonna get at a 7.5 though. You know what I mean? It was dope. I liked it. He definitely, like Brown said, rode that beat. Steve Page, what you say? Steve Page said, reminds me of this guy named Cap C. You know what I'm saying? 7 and a biscuit. All right. Bob, what's your take on that? You know what I'm saying? What's your professional expertise on that shit?
He definitely had a dope concept because, you know, it's real disrespectful, especially if you're out here banging other people's chicks. Then, you know, that happens to cats. I think if he'd have threw, you know, since he didn't do a hook, you know, he could have threw a loop like from the Mac when Pretty Tony's chick chose the Mac. You know, something like that. That basically, your main bitch is mine. You know, something that's just gonna catch us on that. I think it'd even been even more hotter because it's a disrespectful track, and it's a lot of cats out here that live that life. So, I think if he adds something like that to the track, it takes the track to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? You sample something like the Mac and him saying your bitch chose me when he talking to Pretty Tony. You know that resonates to them cats that's doing that. And it makes it just more listenable, because it's a disrespectful track.
No doubt.
But yeah, I'll give it a 7 because dude rides his beats properly. You know, I just think sometimes if he just adds something like that to it, something just to really even get you more intrigued to listen to it, them hooks be everything, or even if you loop something is everything. But it just made me think of the Mac when. That part of the Mac when Pretty Tony's chick wanted to be with the Mac, and then he told him, "Your bitch chose me."
Facts. I'm with you on that. So you know what I'm saying. And that boy KD's hitting me up on the what you call it. He said he sent me some tracks, but they're not in the Gmail, so I can't play his joints this week. Hopefully we work it out and we get it played next week. And I know he's going for a 3-peat because KD done won the money 2 weeks in a row so far. You know what I mean? So shout out to KD.
Yo, it's 200 next week, big.
Yeah. So he
200 with it next week.
It might benefit
him. Get in the studio, son.
No doubt. Oh, I'm putting a Hellified commercial together for it, Brown. I'm putting a Hellified commercial together for that. Yeah, I mean, your ass better show up. Don't leave me holding the goddamn bag out there.
No, I'm gonna give you the bag.
Hey,
yo,
I'm gonna spit one of your tracks, B. That's cool. I think I'm gonna spit it better than you.
You wanna spit one of my tracks?
Yeah, no doubt.
Hey, go for it, B.
You know, I got every track since you started rapping.
No doubt. FSQ said no studio needed. Got joints in the chamber. You know what I'm saying? Shoot them through, family. Shoot them through. All right. So we got the last song since I couldn't get KD's. No, Nayon just sent me a song. So I got to see if I can load it up in time. If not, we're just going to have to see that song next week. But tribute. This is Hassan has a tribute for Father's Day. You what I'm saying? So shout out to Hassan. I told y'all he was coming back. You know what I'm saying? He paid the Cash App. He paid to get played twice. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go ahead and let his fly. This is a tribute for Father's Day.
Yeah. Sometimes I sit and think where I would be without you guys, you know? Think I might be lost somewhere. You know, so I just want to show y'all how much I love y'all and return the favor. Y'all special, man. Y'all special. This world doesn't deserve you. Some were born into endless night, others born into sweet delight. Never again would discount the miracle of birth. Life's not guaranteed, lost the son, still dealing with the hurt. These infants are a genius way to start people. Your curiosity and intellect show me how God's seen you. Your existence is a lesson and a blessing for all kind. Give my life up just to get you through hard times. So myself, as y'all learn through genetics, taught imitation, offer remarkable embraces beyond thoughts, limitations. So I return with love, hugs, laughter, and kisses. Faith, confidence, patience, courage, and your friendship. Your future's an achievement. Just follow what I say. Shine bright. Continue to light tomorrow with today. Always live life true. Always be like you. If you be like them, then who gon' be like you? You're special. You're special. To all my children. To all my children. Yeah. You're special. You're special. To all my children, to all my children, yeah, yes. In my attempt to raise one to leave y'all two good things, starting with knowledge to give you good roots and wings, a strong psychological influence on your environment, by living out my dreams so y'all can dream and reach higher there. By learning you will teach, by teaching you will learn, from learning you will reach, from reaching you will earn. So never ever leave the house without your thinking cap. One day the world will be yours, so what you think of that? Give way to better. If better is the way to be, test your limits, study all you're giving from A to Z. Unlike lost adults, we have no reason to deceive yourselves. When everyone doubts you, trust, always believe yourselves. God can help you too, at times it seems like a mystery. One day you look back to prove him statistically. Through love and discipline, all the times you stay grounded. And kings and queens just wanted y'all to stay grounded. You're special. Yeah, this is dedicated to all my children. They all special. Know my son had died before we met. Dominic, Rashawn Maddox, I love you. My daughter, Mackenzie Alexis Fannin. And my firstborn son, Haran Nasir Muhammad Maddox. Hey man, you got something you want to say?
Bruh, do I have to?
Hop for president. Hop for president. I am definitely with Hop being president. All right. So, Jerry Brown, you know what I mean? What's your take on that, man? I mean, happy Father's Day to everybody that, you know what I'm saying, celebrated.
No, I like that joint. I like that joint. I like the way it ended. And I like his message in it. I mean, I'm not a father, but yeah, it was a dope joint. I guess a 8 all day for me.
8 all day. All right. I done got a little buttered. I'm off the page. Let me get back to the page. Let me make sure I got the last one.
But no, Bob Stills. Let's go back to Bob Stills. Bob Stills, what were you saying last time? You were gonna spit a rhyme. What did you say?
I said I'm gonna spit your bars.
He gonna spit your bars. He trying to win that 200.
Well, the thing, and the reason I say that, Kenny Rife, is me. Of course, me and Jerry Brown go way back to Newman School and all that stuff. So even before the Jerry Brown, y'all know, I knew him when this rapping stuff all began and the whole development of spitting bars. Him and Dion, Drake. You remember that, Brown? When we started spitting bars, and me and Drake couldn't spit, and him and Dion could spit. We go way back then. So when Jerry Brown started the initial recording and stuff, I would always get his tracks, and then that was me going around town, or I would play it around other people, and we go way back. So the reason I said that is because I'm sure I got bars Jerry Brown don't even remember that he did that I probably could spit and would nobody know it. That's why I'm asking them just to get a clearance. If I came and spit your bars, do you have a problem?
No, you got clearance, B. You got clearance, huh?
Hey, Bob, I remember you got some shit started between me and Jerry. You know what I'm saying? At senior high. You know, some shit. Because, hey.
Right, that music, when it came to bars and spitting, and we talk about the Javars and some of these cats, I was always somewhere involved in some of that. I remember when VAR and he wanted to get down with Jerry Brown and them in the rec room. And I remember I had to convince Mike Petty to let VAR record that rec room, his first rec room track that we had on tape. And Mike let him do it. And I remember VAR bringing it to me, and it was fire. You know, this is the first time Mike had did anything. Because for first, Mike was reluctant. Like, man, I ain't going to do nothing with that young boy. And I'm just telling him, like, Mike, man, he spit bars, man. You got to put him in the studio. You got to go. Then somehow, somewhere I got him connected. And as far as that music in Mansfield, I mean, you know, I was just, I was into music so heavy. Facts. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't have a problem with telling the cat if your bar is weak, it's weak. You know what I'm saying? But if you got hot fire, you spin hot fire. You spin hot fire. I mean, even with, you know, R.P. King David, me and him battled every time we seen each other. On spot, freestyle. We'd just freestyle for hours. And I was one of those ones I was good at, I can get at you at first, but to real rappers, then, you know, you get at me later on, then I'll stop because I'll get in my place. But, you know, that was fun to me. You know, going around and freestyling and doing that and being around that music. And even some of these cats now, seeing them in the development that they ended up being as rappers. And I knew them when they was just starting, you know, and even with you, I knew you rap. So, of course, Brown's my man. Now, he going to chew you up, right? I remember we went to your crib. And I kept right, you don't have nothing on Brown. You like, what you talking about? Y'all used to go at it. And I think maybe me and you battled for a second. And then, of course, after a while, I couldn't run the race with you. But it was just fun.
Yo, Bob was my first. He was my first beatboxer, son. Yep, Bob used to do these dope ass. He used to do these dope ass beats, just beatboxing, and we'd walk around. We'd walk around the east side, and I'm just rapping.
Any new beat that came out on TV, I would learn how to beatbox it. So it'd be some hot track that was out. And I'll go to Brown's, and then I'll hit the beat for him. And this is how he would just be all day long. He'd be spitting his riddles, and I'm just hitting the beat, or I'm switching beats on him, and you know, hey, it was crazy.
That's crazy history right there, and it's true facts because I was there the whole time when they was doing that. The mic is all mine, and this, that, and the third on the east. Yeah, I was there. Me and Dre was, you know, what I'm saying we was on the. But yeah, let's get back on tax though, because we're 10 minutes past the hour. We're 10 minutes past the hour, and
on the Hassan joints, I'll just tell you right off back, it was a hot track. Just like we talked about earlier, you know, I don't understand why some of these guys are afraid to get somebody to sing on it, because I think that would have took just because of the emotion and what he was talking about. You get somebody blowing on there, that makes that track more appealing to what he's saying, you know, about Father's Day and all that, and he had somebody blowing on those hooks on there and just hitting notes on there. I mean, it takes the track a whole nother level. I mean, example, if you listen to that Method Man, All I Need, it's an all right track, but when Mary J get on there, it takes it to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, man, you don't have to sing. Put somebody that sings on there, and I'm telling you, like that Hassan track, that's dope. He gets somebody on there blowing, man. You know, even somebody that ain't an emotional person, you're going to feel it, you know, because it's going to make you feel that emotion. Even if you ain't got kids or whatever, you're going to feel that emotion that he was talking about. But other than that, I give it an 8. It was a good track.
All right. I'm with you with that. All right. Let me record some people's scores because Jerry said he got to get out of here. Nayon just sent me a track. I'm going to see if I can fit it in. Let me see. Henry Rich. I'm just pushing buttons and throwing them in there. Amber, she said, Hassan be making songs with actual meanings, and I love it. Okay. Facts. All right. Happy Father's Day, Steve Page. Dave King gave that a 9-piece. So we all right. Good lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Just too slow for me. Okay, I feel you. All right, Bonita gave that a 9-piece for the message. A real dope message, and you don't really hear a lot of rappers spitting like that or spitting for that purpose nowadays. Jerry Likens gave it an 8.5. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even be wasting time tabulating it, but you know what I'm saying? If you send multiple tracks, you got to send a Cash App with it. You know what I'm saying? You know the rule. I already recorded SP's 8.5. No, I didn't. I recorded Jerry Likens. This 8.5 from Steve Page. All right, so let's get it going on. Jumping into Amber Lynn's score. She gave it a 9 and a biscuit. Wow. Or did I say it right?
Wow.
David King said, I did a hook for that song. We just haven't recorded it yet. Well, you better get on it there, boy. Henry Rich says, Rife, you should do live interview like in person and freestyle versus like some Sway in the Morning type ish. Yeah, the one thing we do is live interviews, fam. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna have you on the show. You know what I'm saying? If you got time available, I'm gonna bring you on the show. But one of the things that happened when we started doing music reviews, it started taking up all the time. You know what I'm saying? So we had to start trimming the fat on some of the stuff that we like to do on the show. So you know what I'm saying? But we will do interviews. But that whole freestyle, dude, you got a point on that. You do got a point on that. Matter of fact, I was freestyling. I had my mic muted, but I was freestyling the Jerry Likens' first song today, though. You know what I mean? That was straight fire, though. That beat to me, I'm playing that again as soon as we get out of here. All right, Jerry Brown, can you stick around for one last song?
No, for sure, big. For sure. I got you.
All right, this is the last song sent by Neon. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? He barely made it, but he made it. So we're gonna let it fly. It's a song called You Can Get It. You Can Get It by Neon. Come on, man. You can get it. You can get it. You can get it.
You in the Mac versus black hearses. Church bell suits, tissue from black purses. If I was spraying axe, you have all of them rats flirting. But this body spray will only attract nurses. I go so hard like it's no Coast Guard. Sprinkle coke on the beach, now I try to crack surface. Big boy steps so easy to crack surface. It's gone soon as the cracks purchase. How you so intrigued by niggas with whack verses? They hooks alright, but the rest of they raps worthless. You ain't never met a nigga like this. I love my gun to the point when I get out, I'm gon' hug my pump before I hug my son. Kiss my clip before I kiss my bitch. Never met a nigga like. You can get it. You and you and you and you and you and you and you. You can get it. You and you and you and you and you and you and you. You can get it. You and you and you and you and you and you and you. You can get it. You and you and you and you and you and you and you.
I dedicate this to all the sheeple that love the lies. From politicians to preachers, prophets, and pedophiles. From prime ministers, lying sinisters, hella cries. With deacons speaking and preachers preaching for hella ties. I got to sign it by being honest, so I decide to tell the truth and beyond the truth of my honor die. We the people beyond equal, beyond lethal, beyond all of the peons, speaking beyond sequels. The Alpha Omega, the ending and begins of this. From Revelations to backtracking to Genesis. You lack action but qualifying your innocence. Can be your fault when you've been taught to be ignorant. So we decided that we would ride for the truth's sake. That the truth breaking. The North Boys more than a toothache. You pissed me off so I came boss with a suitcase. This packed with some mace and a 38 for you fruitcakes.
You can get it. You and you.
can get it. You and you and you and you and you and you and you. You can get it. You and you and you and you and you and you and you. Pressure was right, and it's that real shit. Soon as you bitches get caught, y'all reveal shit. You cut a deal on your man, you a real bitch. If you try me lame, you gon' get killed quick. Ain't playing with you bitches, that's that real shit. ARs and AKs with extended clips. Whole clip to your dome, that's the kill quick. About to murder you bitches, and that's some real shit. Fuck you nigga, and fuck your whole clique. Tell your bitch to come here so she can suck dick. If she suck it good, I'ma come quick. I never give her a crumb, cause she's a bum bitch. If the bitch try me, then she's a dumb bitch. Two to her head, no more fun, bitch. Picture me rolling without my gun, bitch. I rise and shine just like the sun, bitch.
You got me fucked up. Neon on some bullshit, son. Neon is on some funny ass shit right there. All right. He said the second dude was spitting. Okay. Anyways, I'm recording all of these. Matter of fact, these scores are so low. I'm just gonna show up. That's hilarious. My man said, who is Dr. Octagon? Hilarious. This part good. All right. Okay, well, cool. Matter of fact, I didn't know that was the song. I did that song with Neon and my cousin Jason Harris some years ago. I didn't even know he still had that song. I didn't even know that was the song that it was when it was, but hey, it is what it is. I scrapped that song, matter of fact, and I used that verse on a whole nother track. So I'm not feeling that. It's that is a straight up
wow.
That's a 3 for me though. Yeah, I mean, Jason Harris is a beast rapper. You know what I mean? He's a beast on the mic. You know what I mean? But that wasn't a beat for that. That wasn't a beat for his bars. It wasn't a beat for mine. Neon, you know what I'm saying? That's his cup of tea. So it is what it is. I'm not fucking with that one. I'm not fucking with that one. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, Jerry Brown, to answer your question from a couple weeks ago, when you said, is there a track that you ever did that you don't like, so on and so forth? That would be it right there for me. That would definitely be it. We wasted studio time and money. You know what I'm saying? I need to sue my own cousin for that shit. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get out of here. The scores is not finna make a difference or a dent in what we already got established. Go ahead, Brown, since you got your mics, since you got your bird screaming. God damn, son.
No, I mean, you want me to really rate this joint?
Nah, you ain't got to.
I mean, I'm just saying because you already dismissed it, so I don't want to rate it if you don't want me to rate it.
Go ahead, rate
it. I get that joint. I get that shot with 6.5, big.
A 6.5. I'm staying with my 3. Jerry, you need to. God damn, son, you need to choke the shit out them birds and drown their asses. That motherfucker.
Man, these birds help me get by, son. I enjoy hearing them chirp in the morning.
Nah, fuck that shit. I can't with that. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna share screen, let everybody see who the winner is, and we're gonna get up out of here. All right? How about we do it like that? So let me jump over here real quick. Jump into the share screen. Jump into the ratings, and we're gonna share that. That should be popping up in a second. Here we go. So we see the rankings, right? Make sure I got everybody up here. We got that boy Jerry Likens with the beat alone. Jerry Likens almost took it with the beat by itself, though, family. He almost took it with the beat by itself. He got a 7.5. James Brooks with a 6.1. You know what I mean? And that was on his first joint. David King with the 7.07. Then that boy Priest came in with the video with the 7.7. Then Hop the Strength came with the 8.2. All right. And that boy Henry Rich came in with the 7.9. All right. And Kevlar got the 7.7. And like I was saying before, Jerry Brown, when you got multiple people, you know what I'm saying, sending in votes, the score is when you get an 8, that's hard. That's hard to do. You know what I mean? So, anyways, that boy Gino came in with the 7.2. You know what I'm saying? Purple Sprite by Gov Jinx got an 8.0. Y'all don't make fun of how I say 8. I be like ain't. But that boy James Brooks came with a second joint, got a 7.4. And it looked like Hop the Strength is battling his damn self, son, because he got a 8.2. 8.22. The song that took it will be What Goes Around Comes Around by Hop the Strength. So, you know what I'm saying? Hop the Strength takes it again, family. I don't understand.
Yo, to all y'all, it's 200 next week, B. 200 next week.
200 next week. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna put a commercial together. We're gonna definitely get that. We're gonna definitely get that floating and flying. Bobby Steels in the building. Family, thanks for coming through. It was, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt. I appreciate y'all having me through, bro.
No, I'm glad you clicked the link and came on in, fam, because it was good having you. I love the way that you put, God damn, Jerry. I love the way that you put, you know what I'm saying, your comments together. You don't just be like throwing numbers out there. You got a real, you know what I'm saying, wipe me down type of critique on the music. So, you know what I'm saying, that's facts. That's facts. Appreciate you. No doubt. Jerry Brown, it's all love. You know what I mean? Go catch your movie, fam. Go catch your movie for us.
Yeah, I'm about to go check this Flash out, son. For the second time. That shit was a good flick.
Brown, what you seasoning up over there? I see you seasoning.
I was see. I'm gonna throw in the oven while I'm at the movies, but
hey,
yeah, you know, me and Bob go back to smoke mad isms, B.
No doubt.
Jerry, we gotta work on your mic situation, fam. We can't do this another week. Not another week, I promise. But we're gonna get on and get up out of here. Everybody, I'm glad y'all came through. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. You know what I'm saying? Send that music in. Like the boy Jerry Brown said, $200 to the winner next week. So I expect fire next week. You know what I mean? Fire too. You know what I'm saying? Save your bread. Matter of fact, if you're gonna spend money on scratch offs, just donate to the legends. Yeah, it'd be worth it. $200 to the winner. But for the now, we're gonna get out of here with that Gov Jinx. You know what I mean? And we're gonna see y'all next week. All right. Peace, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your work week.
I had got sent to juvenile. I had got sent to Mommy Youth Center when I was 16 years old. And it was niggas in there rapping that they was like taking it serious. And I wasn't taking it as serious as they was, but I knew I could rap a little bit. So I was telling dudes I could rap. And they ended up telling the dudes in the spot that was like the Jay-Z's of the little spot we was in that I could rap. And we was in the library and they was like, man, let me hear something. And no cap, man, I spit that Mansfield terrorist rap.
I live like a ruler, shoot the intruder, quadruple up on the work, trips to Bermuda. See me out in Vegas, my flicks is amazing, like Superstar O when the beat just blazing. Reaper in my dreams, sleeping with the beam. 6-time felon just to say it kinda sting. Life in the trenches, life off the inches. I think like a soldier, mindset relentless. I gotta stay pushing, dope man rhetoric. I got a son nigga and he used to the better shit. 5-star rhyming, jet black 90, double cup styrofoam, codeine lining. Yours be consignment, niggas wouldn't trust me. Pretty boy cutthroat, niggas can't touch me. Rap like I got it made, lifestyle hopeless. I don't need straight drop to show 'em I'm the dopest. Gotta stay focused, say I'm no rapper, but God say different, so I'm caught up in the raps.